I'm really glad I didn't listen to those because it was a really amazing session. So should I talk about what happened then?
Sure.
In the session? Okay. All right. So the first session, and it was not what I was expecting. It was completely different. And but of course I didn't really know what to expect anyway.
Really, nobody knows my secrets.
Trade secrets.
It really is.
Yeah. And so I came in and I sat down and we sat on this exact couch, like this exact way. It's amazing. We've been on this couch. We're still on it. It's 5 sessions and we're still on it. Anyway, so I sat down and first we sort of talked and we did this meta communication thing where we talked to each other about what we were thinking and feeling, and I thought that was really cool because it opened up like the vulnerability of it, because there is a certain amount of vulnerability you need in order to do this work. And that's terrifying for me, by the way. But, I think we did great on that. That was really helpful, and it was great that you went first and like modeled that for me and saw what it would be like. It helped me be able to predict what it would be like. And also, meeting somebody in person is different from hanging out with them on YouTube. I mean, I'm really happy that it's great both ways. Yeah, I mean, this is real. This is real stuff here. I mean, you didn't hear it from her. You heard it from me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not first, though. I'm sure there are many people who think that. So, yeah. So I came in and you were like, hey, so tell me kind of what your goal is. And I was like, I don't know how to do this. And she's like, well, how about you draw it? So I did, and that was great. And I was able to draw it. And I figured out my goal in the first session was that I wanted to walk away from it with like this internalized sense of being comforted. Because it, again, took me a really long time to get here. And the reason I'm here is because I don't have that internal sense of comfort. And we need other people for that sometimes. And that's okay.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Emphasize that. That's okay.
Yeah. It's better than okay. It's like why we're here, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So, I came in and we did not start with like touching immediately. In fact, Janet just had me touch other things, which was really cool. And I thought that was very interesting. And my eyes closed, my hands out like this. And it was like, already this is a lot of trust, but we're good. This is going to be fine. I was already really geeky about it because I'm a nerd. Like in so many ways. Ask me about my fandoms. Don't. So, so she had me touch a bunch of different items, and like in the way that I approached touching them and like what I did when I was touching them, and I'm a very tactile person. You can see I have something in my hands already. I always have something in my hands. In the way that I was able to touch an item and approach it and give it back or any of those things, Janet could tell things about me, which I thought was really cool. And so like, and she told me about different types of touch. Can I talk about that? Or that's like is that a trade secret?
I don't know. No. Well, I don't talk about it much other than in sessions, but no, go ahead.
Yeah. So she talked to me about these different types of touch when I had never thought about this before, and it was just so cool. I love being able to think about things in different ways. But, having different types of touch and how they feel, like you can give different types of touch, you can receive different types of touch, and those touch types also say things about you. Like earth touch being like the holding kind of touch, like you're hugging somebody really tight. That's the kind I like. And fire touch, like using your fingernails. I also like that a lot. But I found I don't really like earth touch as much air touch as much because it's very light and gentle, like feathers and things like that. So all of the items that she gave me were things that corresponded with those different types of touch, and she figured out what kinds I liked just based on how I touched objects, and that was so cool. So we didn't actually like touch each other the first session at all.
And I love to share one thing that's like, oh my gosh, amazing about. Okay, I took a risk. Do you remember my big risk I took?
Oh gosh, yeah, I do remember.
It was a huge risk.
It was amazing, and it was one of those
scary
moments. Yeah, it was
like I was like, okay, she may just actually get up, panic, run out. Like she may freeze. Like
I could have.
And one of the things that I learned about Becky during this touching thing, again, I learned so much about people, how they experience objects, and their eyes are closed. Is that she was able to, even though something she didn't like it. I'm talking about you in third person.
Yeah, I'm good.
Even though she didn't like something, she would get herself to like it. Like she'd find a way to get comfortable with something. And so in life, you may not like something, but then suddenly like, okay, I can find a way to cope in this moment. And I think it's a fantastic coping mechanism because that's what you've had to do to survive and to be able to work in the world and have friendships and relationships and whatnot. But I needed to know where her boundary was. I needed to know where her no was. And everything was like, ugh, I don't like this. And then I was like, wait, okay, I can find it. All right, I'm good here. But like, what was the thing that would be like, absolutely not? no matter what.
Oh, yes. And this moment was really fun to talk to my friends about, because they were like, oh my gosh, that happened? That's so scary.
Do you want to say it?
Of course I'll say it. I think it's really cool. I mean, I was kind of scared a little, but I kind of also knew what it was. So I had my eyes closed a lot of the times, and the goal wasn't for me to guess what the object was. Like, the goal was just to experience touch and, like, to feel whatever I felt around the object as I was touching it, just to give that insight into how I felt about it. But I was like the last one, I think. She was like, okay, close your eyes, or whatever. I had my eyes closed, and she got up, and I was going, okay, I wonder what's going on here. What's this about to be? This is going to be interesting in my head. I was already really excited because all the other items that I got to touch were really cool. And she handed me, and she said, I want you to treat this item with caution. And I didn't know what that meant. Because I have this thing sort of about how I'm kind of afraid to touch people because I think I'm going to hurt them. We're working through it. And so I thought maybe it was around that, like, be careful, I'm going to give you something really delicate. And so that's what I was thinking at first. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to approach this thing. I know.